Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DC Universe Online. I know it's been a while, right? And this is another raid that you could say, hey, look, it's been a while. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Black Ember here, and I am tanking this, and I am here in... What is this? It's Inner Sanctum, the Batcave. This is Batcave 2, or IS, or Inner Sanctum. You know, people shorten words. It's all fun and games. This is one of the instances that I tanked a while back that I'm finally actually getting a chance to finish editing it, and now I'm actually doing commentating on it. Cool, huh? Cool. Alright, so we start things off with just clearing trash. Now, if you can tell, this is a pug. Alright, I mean, look, we have 2 healers, we have 2 controllers, we have... Actually, we have 3 controllers and then 2 DPS, and then me being the only tank. So, haha. This is one of few pugs that I do, and that was actually successful. Not saying that all pugs are not successful, but pugs are not successful most of the time. I'm sorry. Alright, once we come into this room and you start seeing these canisters that have the lightning bolts go down first. Alright, the tank, as I'm doing a pretty nice job. This is when I'm experimenting with some tanking abilities, so to speak. I'm using Inflame, Flashpoint, Backdraft, Absorb, Heat, Burn, Determination, and of course Reignition as my supercharge. I'm trying my best to lunge into targets, and then using Inflame. Okay, apparently I'm just using Inflame and trying to grab people. Can't help it if the controllers go after people first than I do. Okay, folks? Okay, I'm sorry. But I know, and also I know people are wanting to see some mental controlling since they found out I have a mental controller. See some videos on that. I'll work on that a little bit. Right now, let's pay attention to Inner Sanctum. Alright? Woohoo! Alright. Now this right here, we're coming into technically the main corridor, so to speak. Alright? Now, inside the canister is an Omega Sentry. The Omega Sentry is the first one to go down in this group, alright? So everyone needs to focus on the Omega Sentries, while the tank does his best to aggro everything in the room. By using the Flame, Flashpoint knocks him up into the air, Backdraft brings everything in. Everything keeps burning, folks. Everything keeps burning. Now, you should be happy that I don't have Inferno in this loadout, so for all those people who were hating on my tanking with Inferno, look, it's not in my loadout. Are you happy? You're not? Oh, well, screw you then. Oh, whatever. And here is Brother I, showing that I control the Batcave. This is my house. Yo. Oh, Batman and Brother I having themselves a good old laugh. Now, this is one of those instances where the Brother I storyline that you went into quests with, this was pretty nice. This was a nice little continuation of that into the Brainiac storyline, and I feel that this actually brought closure to the Brother I storyline, where everything else kind of just didn't really finish itself. All right, now. You also have a shield armor. Now, when shield armors are around, they need to be the first ones to go down. This is just like the first Batcave, alright? Shield armors, then Omega Sentries, and then, well, shield armors, then wing armors, and then Mega Sentries, alright? But we haven't found a wing armor yet. Huh? Oh, look there. Speak of the devil. It's a wing armor. And I am just going out there. Now, these lightning bolts, these canisters that have lightning bolts, those are actually the contraptions that spawn ads. So they DPS skip the ads and go straight into destroying those, and then you can just come back and destroy and AoE and ads. Like, this whole thing is just nothing but AoE. Every raid, every fight is practically just AoE. It's not like the normal MMORPG standard of having single target damage, right? You're doing nothing but just AoE stuff. And oh, dear God, that wing armor still there. That was a mental using Thought Bubble. That's cute. Using Thought Bubble. Alright, we're going to keep going. Next stop is Brother I showing you television. Please watch Brother I TV. I'm better than Big Brother. Alright. And the Omega Sentries, and then you got your Omax as your trash as well. It's patosh patosh. Alright, eye drones, DPS can range those down. Alright. Now here we are in a room that has a lot of trash as well. Here we have Omega Primes. Omega Primes do this nasty whirlwind AoE stuff. Mixed in with the shield armor, it does not become a fun place to be. So if you start getting that whirlwind thing, try and roll out of it. DPS need to try and range that. Because the tank with my good healers, I can survive that. But I don't want any DPS trying to get themselves in there and wreck house when he's doing that twirly thingy, alright? I want to protect you all. Ah, yes. And here's the art. Wait, what are you doing there? No! Oh my god! You just destroyed the Batmobile! Do you know how much it costs? Man! Man! Also, I love every time the Arc does that, by the way. Every time I come in here and he does it, it just makes a smile, brings a smile. Shows that the devs actually have some humor. So where's everybody at? Well, apparently they went to go destroy something down there. Alright, so we're getting ready. We're making sure that we have everybody. We're going to find someone who, before we do a boss, technically you want to do it before the raid starts, you want to find out who has the highest VIT. Because out of the controllers, the person who has the highest VIT will be doing the power out. Alright? And then the other controller will just be doing debuffs. So you kind of have to work your loadouts around controllers so your debuffs don't. I think your debuffs won't really matter. It's the control effect that the debuffs have. So you just have to play your stuff a little bit and just switch it around. For the power of time, people, if you want your mass hysteria, if you're mental, then fine, go ahead and have it. Go have at them. I'll be fine with it. So, alright, so we start with the Armor Robotic Custodian, the Arc. We jump in, he'll take a little bit of damage, but then and you'll have debris flying all the way around. It's become one hectic of a fight. He will shield himself, and then he'll summon some adds. He'll summon either an OMAC Prime, a Wing Armor, or an Omega Sentry, or an Arrestor Drone. Alright? You'll have two of those, alright? You'll have like maybe an OMAC Prime and a Wing Armor, or OMAC Sentry and Arrestor Drone. Arrestor Drone and Wing Armor. Arrestor Drone and OMAC Prime. It shuffles like that, alright? But it's completely random. And with that random, it becomes really hard, and you're going to have to figure out what the hell to do. So, once he's shielded and the OMAX Prime or Wing or the Arrestor Drone are out, or whatever one, there are priorities. So let's say that OMAC Prime and an Arrestor Drone are out. Well, the OMAC Prime needs to freaking die. Alright? Because he'll do that devastating whirlwind thing, and no one wants that. OMAC Sentry and the Arrestor Drone, OMAC Sentry is first. We're okay with the Arrestor Drone abilities, alright? Those are manageable. But with the OMAC Sentry, if the Arc gets a hold of that, he'll just do those rambunctious lasers. And then a Wing Armor. Yeah, a Wing Armor needs to die first, no matter what. If you get a Wing Armor and an OMAC Prime or an Omega Sentry, you're really looking at, holy crap, gotta find the lesser of two evils. Luckily, everyone here knew what they were doing. They're on top of everything, and I was really, really happy with that, especially with a bug. But this is what you do. But once he's shielded, he becomes untauntable. All right, he's just going to be running to random people, and if he comes to you, you need to run. You need to run. All right. He also have an OMAC here, and whichever of the two you destroy, he will suck up the other one. So like I said, if you have an Arrestor Drone, let him take the Arrestor Drone, alright? He'll be fine. He even took a regular OMAC. Let him take the regular OMAC. It's okay. But you have to be paying attention. You have to make sure to take out Wing Armor, Omega Primes, or Omega Sentries, and the OMAC Primes. Those are the three big ones that we don't want him to have. Because he already becomes a pain in the ass as it is. But the tank is going to get knocked around. He's going to get bats, everyone's actually just going to be thrown around nonstop. It's like there's an entire whirlwind around here. See, we have the Omega Sentry up right now. We're going to take out the Omega Sentry. Why? Because we have an Arrestor Drone out. Let him take the Arrestor Drone powers. We're okay with that. Again, we're okay. And it's not like you can really destroy both at the same time. If you can, I'm not really sure. Not really sure what would happen. That would be pretty cool, though. I'll have to say that. Alright, time to heal myself. Heal myself. Heal myself. Kill myself. I'm just going to kill myself. Now, as you see, we're just lighting him up, but I think he's going to shield one more time before... No, I think we actually kill him on this turn. And this was a first try run. Alright, this was a first try arc run. Everyone did a fantastic job. Let's see what the big loots were. Tank two-hander, don't care, and controller head. Booyah. Good job, controllers. Good job. Now, I recommend you search the forums, especially look up any guide that Odyssey does as well. They can give you a little bit more tips on what to actually take out. Again, in any situation, if there's an Arrestor Drone, let him take the Arrestor Drone. If there's an OMAC, let him take the OMAC. If there's a pacifier drone, let him take the pacifier. It doesn't really matter. Oh, crap. I think I really did this wrong. Oh, bad pull. Ember. Bad pull. Because you see there's like 2 shield armors and 3 OMAC primes and just normal OMACs and eye drones, and with the shields up we can't really do anything. And oh my god, look at my health. Look at my health. Look at my power. Look at the healers just try to... Oh my god. This is what it means to have badass healers, folks. Badass healers. Look at there. Look at that, look at that. Oh god, OMACs. Damn it. Alright, we lost the controller. All right, and oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, so that was all my fault. That was all my fault. That was a bad pull. Oh, I even got res too. And let's see. I'm not even gonna think am I gonna hit myself? Nah, I'll be fine. But like I was saying before, I became into this wild mess of a pool. You always want to make sure to take down for the arc fight wing armors, Omega Sentries, and OMAC Primes. Alright, those are the ones that you need to take out. Alright, and for the love of God, let's just finish these stupid ads, man. That was, again, a bad pull, alright? When you get done defeating Arc, make your initial pull, everyone stay in the room, and just pull into that room, alright? Just because we are badass doesn't mean that we actually need to endanger ourselves like that. All right. I mean, I'm in FOS gear. All right. I mean, that's what raids I'm in. There's no reason to really. I want to still play it safe, right? I still do. That's how you want to always run any raid, any alert. You want to play it safe. All right. Next up. Next room is, double these. There's a shield armor. Shield armor is going to get what? It's going to get right, son. Oh, yeah. Bring that tail back over here. Oh, we got OMAC Primes, too. Crap. Stupid OMAC Primes. And mixed in with the sentries, it's not becoming a fun time. This is not happy fun time right now. Oh, my God. I can't see myself. I can't see, Captain. I have no power. Oh, we have a controller down. We have 2 controllers down. We only got 1 left. Come on, gray matter. Yay. And we have an Omega Sentry too, and a perimeter guard. Now, we're doing fine. Yeah, see, there's 1 prime down. There's another prime down, and boom, right there, folks. There you go. And that's when I realized that they're still popping because we haven't destroyed these stupid things yet. So there you go. They're just going to keep popping out perimeter guards. So, and we're just going to take these out plenty and call it a day. Alright, moving up the stairs. Inner Sanctum is practically the raid no one wants to do. And no one really wants to. One, it is the most difficult raid in this game. It is. It's still considered the hardest raid. Subconstruct, which is the third raid, that has Brainiac, the avatar of Tech in there. Yeah, it's still a pain in the ass, but this is the worst. Why? Because it has this guy, the Neuro OMAC. The Neuro OMAC. I'm just gonna call it the Neuro OMAC, whatever. Now, if you get in range of this little circle here, you'll be stunned. Perma-stunned. Until it decides to stroll out the way and all that good stuff. Alright, here we have to save Catwoman. And there are 3, I believe there's actually 3 or maybe 4 terminals. You have to activate the terminals at the same time. There is leniency for, yeah, there's 4. There is leniency for a little bit of lag, but everyone should get on their posts and then open it up and then boom, we're moving on. So we saved Catwoman and we're still fighting. So here we have some OMAC primes and the eye drones. Eye drones again are not a concern. They can be AoE down easily. Just make sure the DPS is always on top of it. Alright. I mean, so far, this is a really solid team that we were working with. And I was really, really proud. And I was really happy that we actually found healers and controllers for a raid. I've ran into a raid with nothing but DPS. I was the tank. It was horrible. Just horrible. I don't even want to mention it anymore. Oh, a shield armor. Kill the shield armor. Kill the shield armor. Probably could have skipped away some of this trash, but it's okay, because you guys need to understand that this was about an hour raid, I believe, maybe an hour. I increased everything to 150% to bring it down to 35. Maybe it wasn't 30. Maybe it wasn't an hour. Maybe 45 minutes. I don't know. But I increased the speed just to fly through this a little bit, just so you guys have the attention span enough to hopefully pay attention for the bosses that I'll be linking in the times below, and you guys can watch the trash as well. Again, right there. You see that little guy? You see that little guy? That's a Neuromac. You don't want to be in that circle. Don't. Oh, I'm in the circle! You can't do anything in this circle, by the way. You can use supercharges, but you can't do anything else. Now, along in here, I'm trying to actually find it. You got the Elite Guard. The Elite Guardians pack a wallop, but they go down pretty easy. I think the other one as well is the Elite Servitors. They actually run and have these red walls behind them. If you get caught in these in that thing, you take some damage. So you take some dot damage if you touch the wall. And boom, it's down. And apparently we found some journal walkers and a nice little Neuromac who wants to play. He wants happy fun time. That's what he wants. He wants some fun time. As you see, it's nice to have ranged. If you're a melee person, it's okay. Just keep doing your range thing, and hopefully everyone else has better ranged weapons than you. And here we are at the second boss. The Zeta drone. Another thing that makes me mad about this place. Has a nice little bat symbol on the back. I like that. Alrighty. Again, Inner Sanctum. No one wants to run this because it's still the hardest. And actually, it's a challenging raid. It can be done, but it's very challenging, and it takes coordination with your team. Luckily, everyone here knew what they were doing, so I was fine. Alright, so here's the strategies for the Zeta drone. 1, it has bat drones around it. Alright, bat drones can be easily AoE down. Done. See? They're done. Once they are destroyed, more bat drones will appear. Alright, fine. Be okay with that, because those are part of the ads that come out. The other things that come out of here are OMAC drones that heal. Alright? The tank is going to have to move or kite. See, use an actual tank term. You're going to kite the boss around the room. You're going to stay in the center here. Alright? Now the OMACs are going to be spawning in the south and the north. If this was over vent, we would have someone, mainly a healer or something, mainly a healer, because they can get wide look and see where the nano drones are spawned. As you can see, if you look at the map, they're spawning in the south. All DPS, stop on boss, go down there to those nano repair droids, destroy them, come back to the boss. Now, as a tank, you're taking a lot of damage because you have not just a boss, you also have these ads on there as well. They're being AoE down, and when DPS are focusing on those ads over there with the healers, then you have no choice but to, well, you're gonna have to block, and that's okay. Turtling is an acceptable routine. You use a power, like say Inflame, and you use Flashpoint if you want, just to add effect. And then you're just going to shield. You're going to hold your block for 8 seconds, release, do another power, block. Do another power, block. Do another power, block. Alright? Every 8 seconds, you can do a power and then you're just back to blocking. Doing this way is called turtling. It does save your life. It does knock down the health a little slower. But it's not really a challenging or fun way to do it, but it works out. So, after 50% as well, I should have actually mentioned this before instead of rambling, the Zeta drone he'll flip out, alright? He will just start seizing and having himself a fun, merry time. Apparently, we start losing people. You see here? Yeah. He's like past 20%, 25% or so, and he is just flipping, going back and forth. You do not want to be in the center track here, alright? You want to be away from it, or else you're just going to get hit by what he's doing, and it does take a lot of damage. Now, after a few seconds of him doing that back and forth, he will be in the middle, stunned, disoriented, and he will take additional damage. Destroy him, rocket him, do all that what's necessary. If you are below 5% and you still have things that even drop, screw it. Go to town, alright? Do not stop. Ignore, if droids get close enough, push them away or something. But either way, you can stick on the boss and get him down fast. But Restoration 3 plans, great. And I walk into these rings. Are you kidding me? Thank God whoever pushed me out, because that was stupid. And I'm encased again. It's like I get stunned, I get encased. Dear God, someone give me a hug. Someone give me a hug. And someone tells the Neuro OMAC to go away from me. Alright, I don't want hugs. Not from him. Not from him. As always, make sure you take out the Bastion turrets because they don't hit very hard, but they are annoying as hell. No one likes to be in a bubble. Except for John Travolta. The elite subjugators are the ones with the boxes, and yeah, they take a little damage. Alright, here's a fun room, huh, folks? Looks like someone's spooky jack is just going, or spooky thing is all going to town. It's nice to see all this DPS and everything. It's really nice to see that. Taking out more ads here, more ads there. You're all going to die by my flaming balls of steel. I got nothing. I am so sorry. Now here we have the Elite Guardians. I'm sorry. Is there a Shield Guardian around here that I'm not aware of? Because I could just not be mistaken. I think the Elite Guardians actually have a combination of shield armors and the Neuromax. Where you saw them. Oh, I remember now. If the Elite Guardians are near one another, they will shield themselves and also have these the Neuromac abilities. You have to separate them. Yes, separate. As you see, we're just completely ignoring the shield, by the way, too. So it's not really a strong shield. It's not really a strong shield. Where are we going? Where are we going? Ah, found a Neuromac, and I'm stuck in the... I'm going to get stuck here all the time. I know I am. And whoever pulled it into the group, I'm going to hurt you. You don't do things like that to the group, alright? It's not nice. It's not. Alright, and we have the more Elite Guardians here. And we have an Olmec Prime. Another Elite Guardian. Dear God, they're everywhere. They're everywhere! That's right. Take them all down. Take them all down. Is that more Elite? Olmec Sentry. Okay. Okay. So this is where you need to pay attention, because you take out the original group, they're going to be these boxes or these doors opening that are going to bring out more ads, alright? Once they bring out those two doors open up with ads, those doors open up with ads, above them are going to be the annoying canisters that summon more mobs. Someone needs to go up there and destroy them. Lucky for me, it was the tank's job. Oh, yeah. Tank is on duty. Take some... that's right. Grab aggro and then run up there. That's right, Ember. See? I know how to do this. I'm doing it good. Because people forget about those things, and I don't. Not anymore. Because once you're sitting there for about a good 5 minutes, it's like, why do they keep... who keeps spawning these things? They show up. Oh, yeah, they show up. And bow is still a great weapon. But if you don't have a bow, you're not living life to the fullest. Ooh, eye drone. I'm going to poke it. And Elite Guardians, and I don't want to poke that. I don't want to poke that anymore. I'm sorry for poking. Don't poke me back. Alright. And we're heading down. We have subjugators here. We have servitors. Man, those little bastards just run, don't they? They just run like the dickens. They got places to go. They do. We're going to go drive around with Miss Daisy. Your Omac just did a whole bunch of flips thanks to the thought bubble. Awesome. Alright, don't get close, Ember. Don't get close. Remember, range the stick. Range it. Range it good. And I believe this is apparently coming into part. My absorb heat does not show. It shows the animation on my character, but it doesn't show that nice heat beam going to the mobs. That seems to be a graphical glitch. And Batman. Hey, it's Batman, guys. Hey, Batman. Hey, Batman. Hey, Batman. People just want to say hi, Batman. Alright, once we get to Batman here, he is going to open up the last door where Brother Eye, the boss, is. This is the other reason why this place is hellacious. Because this fight, we wiped one times. We only wiped one times. And that was only because we were making sure everyone knew what they were doing. Most people actually never saw this fight before. And we did a fantastic job with first-timers here. So, and of course, at this point before you go in here, you can repair. The beginning's right across the hall. So, yeah, see exactly. Explore the Inner Sanctum. 2 new people, which are doing a fantastic job. And we just go over the battle strategies here a little bit. The tank needs to be in the middle and get ready to talk to Batman. I was about to say Bruce Wayne. Alright, so the DPS are going to be following Batman around to these terminals. The reason being is Batman is going to work on the terminals, and it's the DPS's job to destroy the terminals as fast as possible. Reason being is because Brother Eye is going to be doing like this nice little light show. He's going to be doing some laser, some disco stuff on the ground. Stay out of the disco lights, alright? There's a reason why disco's dead. Just telling you. The other thing that is going to happen is we're going to have mobs spawn non-flippin' stop. Non-flippin'. The mother-flippin'. They're just going to keep spawning, alright? As you see, it's going to start off with these nice little 3 Omacs. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and a couple, maybe some eye drones, right? DPS, you need to get rid of the eye drones as fast as possible. Now, once Batman is done with the with that system, he needs the DPS have to destroy the terminal. All right, you got a nice little clicker down there. You have to destroy it. Once it's destroyed, the ads despawn. Yeah, they should if we don't kill them already. Yeah, because Batman's coming over here to help us fight, and I could have sworn they respawned already. I don't know. There. Brother Eye's power level has been reset to 0. Alright, so now Batman is on to the next terminal. DPS need to be over there prepared, and we got an OMAC Prime. I repeat, OMAC Prime. Tank, go ahead and pick him up. Good job, Tank, which is me. Oh, crap, a Neuromech! Thank you. Alright, and they're still here. I forget. They should be despawning now. Please, please despawn. They're hurting me. Yay. Alright, and then Batman's going to head to the next place. Deal with these systems. He has to take care of 5 Brainiac Batcave, the Batcave system. So he has to mess with 5 terminals. Ooh, as you see, it just gets really, really hectic. Because all these people are here, and boom. Alright? Once the terminal is destroyed, the ads do despawn, and we're just back to square one. Where we now wait for Batman to go to the next terminal, and myself and the rest of us, we have to take care of this. I think this is actually the run where we do this in one shot. Because I edited this a little bit just to speed up and did some cutting stuff. I didn't really, I messed with the sound a little bit, but I didn't deal with all this. I think this might have been that first time run. That would be really cool of me. There, Terminal 4 has been destroyed. Adds to spawn. As you see, I'm in the disco lights. I gotta get out of the disco. Baby doesn't like disco. Baby wants to put back in that corner, right? Put Baby back in the corner, huh? Alright, so we got the Omek Prime. Omek Prime is the first one that needs to go down. Alright, the tank needs to hurry up and pick him up. And if DPS can warrant it, please, come and help us. Alright, I think Terminal 5 has already been destroyed. Nope, he's actually working on it. And I'm stuck in a Neuromech. Can someone please get this Neuromech off me? He's hugging me. Oh, thank God, someone get me out of there. And booyah! As soon as that 5th terminal is destroyed, Brainiac comes jumping straight into the fight. There's no warning or anything. Brainiac comes straight down. And we still have ads to take care of, so just AoE them as much as possible. Tank needs to go over and try his best to grab them, but it gets really hard. I don't think Brainiac really has an aggro table. Because, I mean, he stays on me for a little bit, but then he just goes, runs, and does his own thing. Like that. He'll bubble up and spider-like stuff and shoot somewhere else. When he pops up, he's going to do a nice little I-beam laser. Most of the time, actually throughout this fight, he's done nothing but keep that laser in the air where you could be right under him and you're not going to get hit by that laser. Another thing he does is the Jewish dreidel spinning top. I'm sorry, I don't mean that. He's going to do the round spinning thing. Oh, and there's a laser right there. You just kind of want to block the laser. All right, it goes around too fast to really try and roll out of it. So the best thing to do is just to hold the block and let it slide. Really. Now the disco lights do continue to go, so you have to make sure to stay out of the discos. But I mean, this is it. The Brainiac fight is pretty intense, to say the least, because you're trying to make sure to stay out of all of this. Stay out of the lights. Watch out for the I-beam. Yeah. And then watch out for his spinning top of death. All you can do is break out and just try to block that as well. So anytime he's not doing all of his special abilities and if you're a ranged person, then yeah, just do it that way. But yeah, see, unless you jump into the I-beam, you're not getting hit really. And Brainiac will go down pretty nice. You little spider monkey, you. Alright, unloads supercharges and all that, and he goes down. He starts having a seizure. Grr, grr. Got tank shoulders and a back DPS, which I don't have that back DPS, but I'm not a DPS, so I'm okay. Batman thinks he's so cool because he took down Brainiac, but he didn't. We all know we did, didn't we? Didn't we, team, huh? High fives. Who wants some high fives, huh? High fives all around. But now, apparently, it's not over because Brainiac kidnaps the Batman and turns him into Omek Batman. Or, is it Omek Batman? Yeah, Omek Batman. And you'll see Omek Batman next time in the sub construct. All right. Brainiac is still moving here. Can we get a stick and poke him? Who has a stick? We're gonna poke him. Who has a staff? I feel like we need to poke him. But yeah, so I got some feats because this was actually my first time completing this stupid raid. But yay me! Thank you all.